broad-based family is what it's being called.
Okay.
There is a picture of the Speaker of the National Assembly, one Moses Masika Wetangula. Sawa. And there he's surrounded by people. Some of them you know. Many of them. Let me tell you who some of those people are. Beverly Opwora is the Principal Administrative Secretary. Dr. Juma Mokwana is the PS in that ministry for many I's and T's. Meaty. Tongaren MP is Dr. John Chikati. Dr. Deborah Barasa is the CS Environment. Dr. Christantus Wamalwa is the National Standard Council Chairman. Harriet Shigai is a presidential advisor. She's an advisor to cabinet in matters gender. Tim Wanyonyi is the Westlands MP. He happens to be the brother to Speaker Wetangula. Wetangula is the uncle to Deborah Barasa. I should have been saying this.
Yeah.
Mokwana is the cousin to Wetangula. Opwora is the cousin also to Wetangula, as is John Chikati. Chris Wamalwa happens to also be the cousin to Wetangula. Harriet Shigai is also a cousin to Wetangula. Tim Wanyonyi is a brother to Wetangula, and a cousin to Wetangula is Dr. Nancy Barasa, who is a former chair of the GBV task force. Munaona vile syllabus inaenda. Acha sasa nisome headline. An obituary has cast fresh light on the remarkable reach of Speaker Moses Wetangula's political and family network across government. Up until this point, no problem. What began as a tribute to a respected Bungoma matriarch quickly ignited a national conversation after it revealed the sheer number of close and extended relatives occupying senior public offices. The disclosures have fueled fresh questions about political patronage, regional equity, and whether access to Kenya's most influential positions increasingly depends on family and political connections. Okay. If that is the case, shoot me. But I'm going to ask, if that is the case, according to this headline, and that is what has been done, so what? It would not be the first time. Likely would it be the last time? Because until you hold people up to the standard where they say meritocracy trumps blood, then I don't know why we should be surprised that anything like this of the sort should happen. Why are we acting shocked? If you have said that the standard is the guy who did bus.
The standard is not.
The standard is on the floor, that you have not held anybody to a standard and said, you know what, you cannot just appoint somebody because they're your cousin, brother, sister, auntie. Where did you put the standard that said that cannot be the case, but meritocracy is that which is going to actually hold the day? Until and unless you say that the standard that we have is meritocracy, and this is what it looks like. Come on, anybody can just even put anybody anywhere. So I don't even think we should be surprised. I hope you're understanding the point that I'm trying to make. Why are we shocked?
You know, like we've peddled bad manners for a very long time. And I think this is the point where we as Wananchi have to ask ourselves the question, what have we done to remedy that? Have we had a problem with that? No. Because until this headline, no one really cared.
Thank you, my brother.
It's just that
you saw it and then you're like, now you've just made the connection. Okay, this person.
In fact, if they were smart enough to hide it and ensure that that eulogy wasn't written on, you know what I mean? We would have picked it up.
They didn't even, I don't even think they were trying to hide it. It's like saying the best way to hide an elephant is to put it right there in front of everybody. And you wouldn't even notice, you say, like the guys that we saw the video of playing in Savo, and an elephant was just there eating by the bush and they were playing football. Best place to hide something is in plain sight. They were not trying to hide. What am I saying? You have not set any standard. So why are you surprised that the minute somebody gets an opportunity, they're going to put their people, or they will ensure their influence? It has been done for years. It is currently happening for all intents and purposes. And it looks like in the near future, that is what is going to happen. Until you institute your meritocracy standards, don't expect something different.
And this is the point where Kenyans, when they come to tell you that our region is now in power, that we shall get jobs, those jobs are for themselves. You'd rather have Kenyans who rightfully went for interviews and passed and deserve to be there to work for you, regardless of where they come from. Because we have Kenyans who can be in these positions
Yeah.
and deliver. But what have we done? Sisi ndio tuko kwa serikali, kazi zinakuja kwetu. Tell me who in this region has benefited from that other than the family.
Well, Joylene, hapa kuna cousin yako.
Barasa.
Maybe somebody somewhere could be a cousin.
Cousin brother.
Marion. Just asking. It's the headline today. But I don't. For me, when I read it the first time, I was like, okay, big deal. So what? Yeah, that's how you reduce people's thinking to like, okay, that's what's expected.
That all we see is this person is from our region. We don't go deeper and look at, do they deserve to be there? Where do they come from?
If it was that people are actually getting jobs because of merit, then this would be a shocker.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, what? Somebody has been hired? No, but for now, no. Come on. Shall we continue?
Let's continue.
All right. Police in pursuit of key suspect in murder of mother and 2 daughters. It's a grimy one. Residents of Kaseveni village in Kaviani sub-county, Machakos County, are yet to recover. And that Kaviani is the constituency for Robert Mbui, EVE. Are yet to recover from the shock that befell them mid-last month after 3 bodies of their neighbors were discovered in a nearby thicket. They now want security and investigation agencies to fast-track the probe into the murder most foul that unsettled their tranquility. That we have to ask. Hello?
Yeah.
By the way, security agencies are going to take a beating in the next couple of days. Because
they deserve it.
If families have to ask, oh, please expedite the investigations into murder most foul of 3 people in an area where things like that never happen. That when somebody has to beg you, please, can you come and find out what's going on? You choose, yes, Ndu is going to be petty Betty. You choose to go and stand in front of a microphone and tell us how people disappeared themselves and that government has not been abducting anyone. People are dying across the country, people are being robbed, and people are being criminalized around the country. You have actually a lot of work to do when it comes to security in the country. There it is. Now police are being begged, please pursue the key suspect. They're pursuing the key suspect, but this is now mid-last month.
Ndu.
Yes?
If we have the resources and personnel to lock down a country simply because Kenyans want to go picket, and you successfully do that, you can investigate, you can arrest, and you can bring sanity back into this country.
If you want to.
Yes.
If you want to.
There are no excuses, man. There are no excuses.
There aren't.
If they can't do it, let them tell us they can't.
Yep. So, Justin Muturi did a thing, and he said the guy is Kalonzo. If you're looking for... We'll have that question, we'll have that conversation. These guys are confusing us. Education reform leaves schools with more cows than students. Oh, God, I can't. I really can't. You guys want me to cry? I need a tissue at some point. On what should be a busy morning at Kaliluni Primary School in southern Kenya, only cows are in attendance, grazing between... I swear it's not me. I promise you it's in the headline. Wallahi. I swear. If you can even zoom into the page.
Wow.
It's on page 3 of the Standard. Only cows are in attendance, grazing between broken classroom doors that hang open to reveal rows of empty chairs. 3 years ago, more than 200 children filled this rural school with noise and activity. Now there are only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ofu, abwa, ato, ano, ise. Bea, biu, uku, hudu, biar. Moja, mbili, tatu, nne, tano. There are only 5 students in this school. On the day they visited, there was 1 teacher. And, oh, wait, on the day that they visited, the only remaining teacher was absent. Look, I can't read beyond that. If this is not an indictment on what needs to happen when we're talking about standardization and equalization of education, this is the story for you. The Ministry of Education, you need an example about what you should be doing, that you have one story like this about the state of education in the country. Sasufi, it is enough for you to do something about it. You tell me how the children who are going to this school grazing with cows are going to present themselves on a global scale tomorrow and say that, yes, they got the foundational learning that they need.